Also trying to come back to Bangkok and Thailand. Today I'm taking a trip to Hong Kong. It's like 3:45 a.m. now, leaving at the moment. So let's get started with that right away. So the cool thing about having an apartment in Bangkok is I can leave on the trip anytime with just like a backpack, that's it. And just come back here like after a few days. So going to Hong Kong pretty much to open a bank account, that's the main goal. I have a business set up there since a few months, but the bank has been a little bit of trouble for that. I didn't look at the chart so far today, so I'm gonna head to inside the airport to the lounge and look at the chart there, do my review as always. I'll show you guys what it looks like, of course. Now let's get the chicken. So I pretty much avoid all this just by traveling with my backpack, which is really awesome. Feels good. Wow, so security was a breeze. It took less than like 10 minutes to go from entering the airport to like coming here near the gate. So also now they have these statues and these moments everywhere in the airport here in Bangkok. It's pretty cool, I like it. So now I'm gonna try to find the lounge and the gate and get some work done. So I finished a little bit of breakfast in the Oman Air Lounge here in Bangkok International Airport. So it's pretty good, pretty alright, affordable place. Now, as you know, I'm a big proponent of looking at the chart daily. Even if you're not trading, you gotta look at the chart to remember the patterns, see what's happening, and kind of just get a better perspective on the market. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna be trading today with Diago, of course. So Diago will take trade. I won't, because I'm gonna be traveling in a plane for the morning, and then I have some meeting this afternoon with some banks. But now I'm gonna go to the charts and you can have a look. It's totally fine. See, what I'm doing now is kind of like going between two different platforms, between my algo on MT4 and the charts on TradingView. I like the charts on TradingView better to be able to look at the market and just analyze better and draw some things in the chart. MT4 runs the algo. So as you can see over here, that's MT4. I have a trade going on here. I'm not gonna go into in depth on this because we might cover this in a future video. But the trade is there on USD CAD, a long trade. And what I do now basically is I just look at zones and I replace my zones or modify them if I need to. So here's an example on AUDGPY, that's quite interesting. So I had a trade on this last week, a losing trade. As you can see, price was ranging between 70.6 and 74.5. So those are the range. And for to zoom out to the range a little bit better. But now price went to respect the range again, and that's why I take a sell trade there with my setup. But then it broke that range over here. So now I've got to modify my zone, put it to the reverse. So instead of being a resistance, that turns into a support that you want to buy at as a pullback. Now price did reverse or did pull back here, came back to pull back, went back up a little bit, but we didn't have any trade setup there, so we're still waiting for a trade setup on this pair in my case. That's just like a quick overview of what I do, what I look at in the market. So then the algo will take trades most of the time and we just have to wait. So I'll enjoy the lounge a little bit more. I have a call in a few minutes. I guess I finally made it to my room in Hong Kong. Have a look. Bathroom, room, that's it. The rooms in Hong Kong are never that big, but the view is kind of nice, pretty neat. The view on a little bit of the city. This is Mongkok East, a place that's kind of cool. A few markets around, so I like it. And yeah, so well, I'll get some work done. It's been a long day, so basically today I went to see some banks before I got to the hotel. I went to like uh, 4 or 5 of them, and they all told me the same thing pretty much, which is like, first of all, you need to have an appointment, and second of all, the next appointment you could have is like in January or March, which is stupid. So I'm gonna try something different tomorrow, different strategy. For now, I want to talk a little bit about something that it's coming up all the time in the comment of the email I received. Alright guys, so we are the next day, and I want to wait to be like fully refreshed to be able to do a video and talk about something interesting. So I said a few times on the channel here and on, especially on Instagram recently, that the money you earn as a trader is in direct proportion to the value you are. So the more valuable you are, the more money you make in trading and everything in life. The less valuable you are, the less money you make, and the harder it is for you to be able to get enough capital from investors or just make a good income in life in general. And that works well with like maybe like a business. So let's say you sell a product. The more valuable your product, like think about like Apple, think about like big companies, what they sell. The product is like really valuable, and they make a lot of money from their product because it's valuable. People want it. People see value, and that makes all the difference. Now, what if you're a trader? That's kind of like a little bit different, right? Because your value is not the same as a product, or it's similar, but you got to see it a different way. So as a trader, I want to share with you 5 ways to increase your value, and that, if you do it right, will lead to you making more money over time. The first thing is relationship. So the more relationship you have in trading, right, with other traders, with investors, other business owners, maybe the brokers, the platform owners, the more of these you have, the more relationship you have, the more money you make over time. Okay, so that's a good way to increase your value. And guess what? If you have like a ton of relationship, and then an investor approach you and he sees you have everything, like all this relationship in your life about trading, investors, whatever, he's gonna be more willing to give you money, right? Because you have relationships. So that's a direct way to increase your value directly. The second thing is, so being good at sales. And I don't mean like selling a product, because that's different, but selling yourself, like you as a trader, selling your skills. That might mean like finding investors and selling them on investing in your trading. That's a good way. The better you are at sales and convincing people, we could say it's like persuasion, the more money you will make over time. Guess that's a big one. That's something that I had to work on myself quite a bit. But once you do it, then your results are amazing after. Third one is consistency. So how consistent are you with your actions? If you're not consistent now with your actions, chances are you won't make much money, or you'll make like some money sometime and not money the other time. But consistency in your action is big. The fourth one, researching and creating. So we think about like researching strategies, researching ways to make money in the market, and then creating strategies with that. So the better you are at researching, finding opportunities in the market, strategies you can create, the better you will get. So the more money you will make. Not only can you maybe sell the strategies later to other people, maybe you can start a fund with those, maybe you have investors looking for those. There's plenty of ways for you to be able to make money if you can create and research effectively. So for some people, they prefer researching. Some people, they prefer creating from scratch. But whatever that is, if you're good at this, you're gonna have a lot of money in the future. And the last one I want to share with you for now is the speed of implementation. So not only like the speed in everything, but the speed in implementing things you learn. So a lot of people, they're gonna read a book, and then they're gonna kind of follow a seminar or a course or a program, and then they do everything, and then 5 months later, they've applied nothing in their trading or their life. Why is that? Well, that's how most people operate. But the faster you are at implementing what you learn, right? You read something, you hear something, implement it now, right away, better it is. So that's really valuable, because most people don't do that. Most people, they just like, they follow different courses, then they're done, and then they don't apply anything. So the faster you are at implementing things, the better your result, the more money you will make. And also like speed in everything, speed in like researching, speed in creating strategies, speed in finding investors, speed in creating a relationship. Like all these things are useful and valuable. If you can develop those over time, you'll be super successful. So just to recap for you guys for now, and we'll finish this right after: relationship, sales or persuasion, marketing, consistency, researching and creating, and speed of implementation. These are 5 things that will make you more valuable as a trader overall over the long term, right? Giving you more money. And that can be short term, long term. It depends on the circumstances, but they always make a difference. Hope you guys like this video so far. This quick travel tour to Hong Kong. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna enjoy the city view here at the back today for sure. It looks awesome. Here are a few comments to pass up. Appreciate you guys for leaving your comments as always in the comment section. Comment below this video to be featured in the next one. Subscribe if it's not done yet. There's one more video like this every single day. And I'll catch you back here in Hong Kong pretty soon. Ciao.